some hope, some reason to live. Our farm, everything we owned, it's all gone.
You'll hear our story repeated around Rivenspire, I expect. The roads just aren't safe anymore. Bandits from the Orc's Finger ruins hit our farm. They slaughtered livestock and looted the place. We only escaped because we hid. Then we ran. Until the next disaster befalls us. Marion, she lost her necklace. A family heirloom. You look capable. I have to stay with her, get her to Shornhelm. Would you go after these bandits? Try to find her necklace. Thank you for even considering this. Look for us in Shornhelm if you find it. The necklace. It's been in her family for hundreds of years. I think that necklace meant more to her than the farm. Bitter-hand bandits. Bitter bastards, more like it. Trouble for everyone these days. If my brother Adold were here, we could have fought them off. But I couldn't take them on by myself. Not with Marion to protect. He's living the good life as a merchant in Eastmarch. We used to be quite a pair. Fought back to back across the face of Tamriel. Then I met Marion and settled down. Adold went soft and became a fishmonger. Funny name for a dreadful place, isn't it? It's one of those Ayleid ruins you find scattered about the region. The Bitter Hand took it over recently. Been using it as a base ever since. Story goes that there was an orc warrior, long ago, that came through the region looking for spoils and battle. He met his end in the ruin, dead at the hands of an Ayleid lich. Only thing they found of him? His finger bone. The name stuck.
Keep your voice down. No, we're not married. We've been together for years, but I can never find the moment. And with her broken up like this, well, that moment isn't now.
Not sure what's more surprising. That we made it to Shornhelm or that you did. Did you find Marion's necklace? Shows, Bones, you did it. Thank you. With this, Marion will make a full recovery. I know it. May even get up the nerve to ask for her hand. Neither of us will forget your kindness.
No sign of them yet, eh? Too bad. They were nice enough fellows.
Now where have they disappeared to? Good help is so hard to find these days.
Ah, another visitor. You should probably speak to my lady. You can find her over by the cave entrance. As usual, she could use a bit of assistance. Preparing a stew for Lady Laurent and her associates. Then worrying. I'm doing a lot of worrying. Famous treasure hunter. I'm sure you've heard of her. We travel throughout the land at the behest of the Mages Guild, ever searching for hidden treasures, secret relics, and other mystical things. Can't talk much about our work, you know. Breton, a Nord settlement, from what Lady Laurent told me. Exiles, you know. Got into trouble for performing unnatural rituals back in Skyrim and were banished. Of course, I haven't seen a single Nord out here, so make of that what you will.
Ah, wonderful. You're just in time. I'm in urgent need of assistance. In fact, I just said to my man Stibbins, Stibbins, we are in urgent need of assistance. And here you are. I'm looking for a cup. Not just any cup, mind you. A Mages Guild cup. They call it the Emerald Chalice. The Nord mage Malafar stole this relic. I offered my assistance and tracked Malafar here to Berghofen, home to a group of Nord exiles. Patience! I was just getting to that. I acquired a few hirelings and sent them in to look around. They haven't returned. Now I need someone to go in there and find the Emerald Chalice. And my lazy hirelings as well, of course. Oh, I knew I could count on you. If you find that blasted cup, you will have my eternal gratitude. Of course I'm worried about my hired help, as any woman of noble birth would be. But the chalice is a priceless, irreplaceable relic of historical importance. You really can't compare the two. It possesses some kind of enchantment, but as to why they call it emerald, I have no idea. The Mages Guild was adamant about making sure it returns to them in one piece. I don't know much. Malafar was the leader of a Nord clan back in Skyrim. He and his clanmates were banished for performing dark rituals, so they came to this forsaken wilderness. He stole the relic, and the Mages Guild sent me to retrieve it. Lazy, good-for-nothing loafers, if you want my honest opinion. They insisted the caves were full of goblins. That's ridiculous! My sources tell me that Malafar and a clan of Nords moved into these caves. No one said anything about goblins. I knew I could count on you. If you find that blasted cup, you will have my eternal gratitude.
goblin. No, listen. Breton. Breton. No, not here. I can show you way out. I make sure goblins leave you alone. Follow me. Now we can talk safely. This lady Laurent's fault. We told her about goblins. We had contact, and the lady pays well. She wanted stupid up. She needs to know the cost of recovering the cup. The stupid cup. Anyone who drinks from the cup turns into a goblin, and the cup's owner can control them. Where do you think these goblins came from? Malofar betrayed them and turned them into a goblin army. It is too late. I think the cup's magic is forever. Feel more goblinish every moment. Fate, destiny, and another goblin fancies me. Don't drink from the cup. You don't want to turn green. Maybe the lady should drink from cup. That would show her. Follow me out the back. Don't tell her. Make her pay.
I do hope you found that blasted cup. Lady Laurent has been quite impossible while you were gone.
You've returned! Smashing! Were you able to recover the Emerald Chalice? Wonderful. Please, set it on the table. I want to take a good look at the thing before I pack it up and take it back to the Mages Guild. My hirelings? Oh, yes, of course. I'm glad you found them. Now, please, put the cup right there, if you would. Oh, my goodness. How terrible for them. Positively ghastly. Well, nothing to be done about it now. The chalice, if you please. Oh, really? And what, pray tell, is this secret? Excellent! Thank you so much for recovering the cup from that terrible Nord ruffian. Stibbins? Oh, Stibbins! Be a dear and drink from the Emerald Chalice. I want to see how its magic works before we return it to the Mages Guild.
As you wish, milady. What? What's happening? What happened? No! No! I'm a goblin!
Ah, yes. Revenge.
What have you done? My manservant is a goblin. It'll take me forever to undo this.
Yes, happy.
Stibbins is a goblin? Whatever am I going to do with a goblin manservant? Ugh, that's what Stibbins does. And just for such situations as this, I suppose. Well, nothing to do now but head back and see if the Mages Guild can help him. I do hope this doesn't affect his ability to make my favorite fish stew.
This is... oh, terrible. How am I ever going to serve my lady now? Oh, bother. I guess I better start packing up the camp.
No screeching, bitter old hag raven and her bandit cronies will get the best of Parkier Gimbert. Oh, my head. Stupid lighthouse. Stupid bandits. Stupid hag raven. Oh.
Why is everything spinning?
My shoes? Oh, let me think. I was walking along the shore, looking for mud crabs, when a hag raven tried to get frisky with me. She said she liked the cut of my toes. I told her, no, I'm a married man. After that, my memory gets a bit fuzzy. Oh no, my mace! The mace of Dormouse, someone or another. It belongs to my wife. She'll kill me if I lost it. Can you find the mace? Maybe the Hagraven has it. I think I remember seeing her head toward our lighthouse. I need to sit here until the spinning stops.
I am so doomed. And it feels like there's a dozen horses dancing the wood elf frolic directly behind my left eye.
It's a family heirloom. Been in my lovely Frederick's family for generations. If I go back to the lighthouse without her mace, Frederick will never forgive me. And her mother, she'll give me that look. Oh, you know the one. The one that rips away your confidence and your dignity and leaves you doubting your very worth to society. That look. The Hagraven cast a spell. And that's the only explanation for how the mace slipped from my fingers. Why are you so interested in my bloody shoes? Just please, find my wife's mace. I really can't stand to disappoint her again. You ask more questions than a curious Khajiit. What's to tell? She screeched something unintelligible at me, tried to take advantage of my manly charms, and then cast a spell on me. If she's headed to our lighthouse, my wife is in danger.
there something I can do for you? I really am rather busy at the moment. Of course not. Do I look like a monster to you? Let me guess. You met my drunken waste of a husband, Parkier? I'm sure he was remorseful, hungover, and telling tall tales. And he probably wasn't wearing any shoes. He lost the mace of Dumont Belland? Again? And tried to blame a hagraven? I found him last night, drunk as a naked Nord and refusing to listen to a word I said. He ran off, waving the mace and yelling incoherently about mud crabs and his manly charms. And a remarkable pedigree as well. My ancestor, Dumont Belland, carried it proudly into battle. Most notably, it helped him win the Second Battle of Shornhelm. Or was it the Third Battle of North Point? Well, it's oh so important to my family. Parkier probably dropped it near the river. It's not that far. Just head toward the mountains and you'll run right into it. Maybe you'll find his shoes while you're out there too. In any event, I'm grateful for your help.
My friend! How good to see you again. Did you give the Hagraven a proper thrashing? And did you happen to find my wife's mace? Tell me all is well, and we'll drink to our good fortune. My wife? You met the lovely Frederique? What about that feisty Hagraven? I'm sure I remember her saying something about how arousing mud crabs on the half-shell could be, yeah, but tell me, did you find the mace? Ah, yes. I was trying to smash a few mud crabs when the bandits arrived. I barely escaped with my manly charms intact. Well, thanks for finding the mace of Dumont Belland. Frederique can get very loud and screechy when she's upset with me. These don't look like my shoes. Mine had tassels here and a tear there. And more buckles. My shoes definitely have more buckles. But thank you for finding my wife's mace. I wish I could have been there with you when you took down that hag raven.
There's my brave warrior, as barefooted as the day I met him. Do you remember anything from last night?
There you are, my sweet. I battled a hag raven last night. Or was it a mud crab?
Yes, dear. Of course, dear. And what did I tell you about wearing shoes? You promised you'd put them on whenever you left the lighthouse. Thank you for returning my mace. My husband always loses things, and he refuses to put on a decent pair of shoes. But I do love him so. As soon as he's sober, though, we're going to have a talk about why I remind him of a hag raven.
Shoes? Shoes are for a lesser man. My manly toes need to breathe. It's a medicinal fact.